was supposed to be just another routine day for BTS's global fandom, but what unfolded was nothing short of extraordinary. Fans were taken by surprise when Jin's beloved solo track, The Astronaut, crossed an incredible milestone: 500 million streams on Spotify. Yes, 500 million streams, a number so massive that it feels surreal. This heartwarming track, which Jin gifted to his fans just 2 months before enlisting in the military, has continued to grow, even nearly 2 years after its release. It's as if the love and emotion Jin poured into this song have carried it across the world, creating a connection that only deepens with time. But this achievement didn't come out of nowhere. From the very day of its release, The Astronaut began breaking records at lightning speed. Within just 22 days, it had already amassed 50 million streams on Spotify. And it didn't stop there. 60 million streams by day 29, 70 million by day 37, and an incredible 100 million streams by the 72nd day. For Jin, a member of one of the biggest boy bands in the world, this wasn't just a song. It was a heartfelt message to his fans. And the world responded. When it hit 500 million streams on September 10th, the celebration wasn't just about a number. It was about the emotional journey that Jin and his fans have been on together. Even World Music Awards couldn't stay silent, congratulating Jin on this monumental achievement, as he became the first Korean solo artist to reach this milestone on Spotify. But here's where the story gets even more remarkable. Jin's dominance doesn't stop at Spotify. At the same time as his solo song was shattering records, Jin was also dominating the My One Pick August monthly chart for K-pop solo artists, securing first place for an astonishing 5 consecutive months. This victory wasn't just a fluke. It was a testament to the unwavering support of his massive global fandom. From September 5th to the 10th, fans came together, voting tirelessly to give Jin a total of 46.69% of the votes in the August category. The sense of pride and unity among his supporters is palpable, as they've helped him maintain a winning streak that stretches back to April. What makes this even more emotional is how Jin has managed to stay connected with his fans despite being away from military service. His presence might be physically absent, but through achievements like these, it's clear that his bond with fans remains as strong as ever. Even during his military duties, Jin's influence continues to shine, proving that time and distance can't diminish the love his fans feel for him. Reflecting back on his Spotify journey, it's incredible to see how The Astronaut has become a global phenomenon. The song debuted on Spotify's Global Top Artist and Japan Top Artist charts, making Jin the highest-ranking Korean solo artist ever. By December 6, just 2 days after his birthday, The Astronaut had already reached 300 million streams. And now, less than a year later, it has soared to over 500 million. As of September 12th, it has officially hit 501.77 million streams, and that number is still climbing. Fans can't seem to get enough of this special track, as evidenced by its massive presence on other platforms like Shazam, where it has been searched over 17 million times. The music video for The Astronaut has also been a major success, garnering more than 116 million views, with viewers drawn to its captivating visuals and emotional storytelling. What's more, The Astronaut isn't just any song. It's a masterpiece that Jin co-wrote and performed alongside the legendary band Coldplay. It's no wonder that even after nearly 2 years, this song still holds a special place in the hearts of fans worldwide. The collaboration between Jin and Coldplay brought together not just 2 musical giants, but 2 worlds, blending Coldplay's epic sound with Jin's heartfelt delivery. The result? A song that transcends languages and borders and touching the souls of everyone who listens. And yet, Jin's global reach doesn't stop at his music. As fans have continued to celebrate his achievements on Spotify, Jin's reign in the world of K-pop popularity polls has been equally impressive. From winning first place in the My One Pick K-pop individual category weekly ranking for 28 consecutive weeks, to dominating the monthly chart for 8 months straight, Jin has proven time and again that his star power is unmatched. His fandom, known for their devotion, has helped him secure titles in various theme votes, with Jin being named the star you can't help falling in love with at first sight and the vocalist you wish would do a musical, among others. These titles aren't just accolades, they're a reflection of the deep connection that Jin has forged with his fans, who see him not only as an artist, but as a beloved figure they admire deeply. As a reward for his first-place finish in the August rankings, Jin's advertisement is set to be aired on one of the most iconic streets in Seoul, Yeouido Olympic Daro, from September 13 to 19. Fans will undoubtedly gather to see their favorite star's face shining brightly across the screens, a symbol of his unmatched popularity and the love that continues to surround him, even as he serves in the military. What's even more exciting is that Jin isn't done yet. With a new album reportedly in the works, anticipation is building for what this global superstar has in store for his fans. From his role as a global ambassador for luxury brands like Gucci and Fred to his impact as the public relations ambassador for Seoul tourism, Jin's influence spans far beyond music. But at the heart of it all is the deep connection he shares with his fans, a bond that has only grown stronger with time. As the world waits for his next move, one thing is clear. Jin's journey is far from over. In fact, it feels like it's just beginning. With every milestone he reaches, every record he breaks, and every heart he touches, Jin continues to prove that he's not just a star, he's a legend in the making. And his fans, they'll be right there with him every step of the way.